In a series of coordinated and high-stakes raids across New Zealand's North Island, police delivered a significant blow to one of the country's most notorious outlaw motorcycle clubs, the Hells Angels MC, with an operation dubbed Operation Round Up. This marked a pivotal moment in the ongoing fight against organized crime in New Zealand. Unfolding in the early hours of the morning in March 2024, the operation involved a specially assembled task force that included armed defender squad units, elite special tactics operatives, and organized crime investigators. The police executed a meticulously planned crackdown targeting key properties associated with the Hells Angels operations in Wanganui, Auckland, Palmerston North, and Hastings. The success of the operation was swift and effective, catching the Hells Angels members off guard and crippling their criminal empire. The operation's central aim was to strike a heavy blow against the Hells Angels criminal network by arresting high-ranking club members and seizing key assets. In total, 19 members and associates of the Hells Angels Whanganui chapter were arrested, including key leadership figures such as the president, vice president, and sergeant-at-arms, causing significant disruption to the club's command structure. This focused operation effectively dismantled the leadership of the criminal gang in one fell swoop, leaving them vulnerable and unable to continue their operations in the same capacity. In addition to these key arrests, police seized illegal firearms, high-powered vehicles, luxury goods, and nearly $2.5 million worth of assets across the operation's multiple targets. The strike was not only a symbolic blow to the Hells Angels, but a significant financial and operational disruption that crippled their ability to continue their illicit activities without disruption. By targeting the leaders and seizing valuable assets, including 5 firearms, a brick of cocaine, $7,000 in cash, and 10 ounces of methamphetamine, the operation weakened the gang's economic foundations. All of these assets were believed to have been generated from the Hells Angels' sprawling criminal operations, which involved illicit drug trafficking, money laundering, and illegal firearms distribution. The seizures of high-value goods and cash from these raids were a direct hit to the Hells Angels' ability to generate wealth and fund their criminal activities. In response to the success of Operation Roundup, Detective Inspector Craig Sheridan called the operation a significant strike against a gang that has cast a long shadow over Wanganui for generations. He further stated that the operation's results demonstrated that anyone involved in profiting from illicit drugs or other criminal activities would ultimately face the consequences. The raid sent a clear message to all organized crime groups in New Zealand. Law enforcement is committed to dismantling these powerful networks, taking down their leadership, and seizing their assets. Launched in March 2024, the operation had been strategically orchestrated to disrupt the Hells Angels' criminal activities and dismantle the core leadership structure. In a carefully executed manner, the police targeted properties across multiple regions, gathering key intelligence from various sources that ultimately led to the operation's success. The operation, which included simultaneous raids on 30 properties and vehicles, was carried out with precision, ensuring that there was minimal public disruption while achieving maximum impact against the criminal organization. A focal point of Operation Roundup was the Hells Angels Whanganui chapter's clubhouse located on Kaikokopu Road, a secluded and fortified property that had long served as the club's central base of operations. The clubhouse, surrounded by high fences and reinforced walls, had become the primary hub for the Hells Angels' illicit activities in the region. The property was designed to provide maximum security and privacy for the members of the club, making it difficult for law enforcement to penetrate. This well-fortified base was integral to the club's operations, serving as the command center for drug trafficking, money laundering, and other illegal enterprises. In the early hours of the morning, Police tactical teams surrounded the clubhouse quietly, minimizing the chances of alerting those inside. Officers from the Special Tactics Group used industrial metal cutters to breach the reinforced walls, and sparks flew as they created entry points into the property. The footage released to the public showed police officers breaching the premises, clearly demonstrating the precision and expertise of the operation. The operation was executed with professionalism and stealth, and no dramatic scenes of arrests were witnessed at the clubhouse. The police worked methodically, ensuring that the raid was completed without unnecessary public disturbance, even as they seized control of the Hells Angels' most secure location. This calculated, well-planned execution of the raid marked a major turning point in the Hells Angels' ability to operate within the country. The seizure of their clubhouse and the subsequent arrests of key leadership members disrupted their control over Wanganui and the broader region. Police authorities have stated that this takedown significantly undermines the Hells Angels' capacity to function and will continue to have repercussions as the investigation moves forward. The raids targeted not only the leadership figures, but also seized valuable assets linked to the gang's criminal endeavors, such as motorcycles, vehicles, and homes that were believed to have been obtained through illegal means. While the success of Operation Round Up is a major victory, it is only part of New Zealand's broader efforts to tackle organized crime. The Hells Angels have a long-standing reputation as one of the most powerful and entrenched outlaw motorcycle clubs, not only in New Zealand, but across the globe. Over the years, the Hells Angels have expanded their operations and built a vast criminal empire in New Zealand, including ties to other international crime syndicates. The club's reach extends beyond local drug trafficking to other forms of organized crime, such as money laundering, weapon distribution, and smuggling. Despite the Hells Angels' repeated claims that they are simply a private association of motorcycle enthusiasts, law enforcement continues to target the group's criminal network due to its substantial involvement in illegal activities. The Hells Angels operate under a strict internal hierarchy that ensures loyalty, silence, and secrecy among their members. The group uses a combination of intimidation, fear, and strong personal bonds to shield its operations from law enforcement scrutiny. Over the years, the club's influence has spread across the country. Police estimate that the club has between 100 to 150 patched members and a broader network of associates and supporters. The Hells Angels' criminal empire extends beyond New Zealand's borders, making them a significant player in transnational organized crime networks. Despite the club's denials, law enforcement agencies have long maintained that the Hells Angels operate as an organized criminal enterprise. Their involvement in drug trafficking, money laundering, illegal arms dealing, and other criminal activities has been well documented over the years. Operation Round Up, along with previous operations like Operation Samson and Operation Cobalt, reflects New Zealand's ongoing commitment to dismantling the criminal networks associated with the Hells Angels. The seizures of millions of dollars in illicit assets and the ongoing investigations into the group's operations signal that law enforcement is not letting up on its efforts to break the Hells Angels' hold on the country. While the Hells Angels' official narrative continues to claim that they are a social group of motorcycle enthusiasts, the overwhelming evidence gathered through years of investigative work has painted a different picture. The criminal activity surrounding the Hells Angels is undeniable, and the ongoing success of operations like Operation Round Up suggests that the law enforcement community is committed to continuing its fight to dismantle the Hells Angels' criminal network. As these investigations proceed and more operations are planned, the future of the Hells Angels in New Zealand remains uncertain, with police determined to break the club's grip on the country's criminal underworld. The impact of Operation Round Up will be felt for years to come, marking a significant shift in the ongoing battle against organized crime in New Zealand. If you've enjoyed this content, don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on this case and other important law enforcement actions. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest news on global crime and the ongoing fight for justice.